And while the chorus for justice and anger mounts across the nation, Times Now gets you a reality check from different parts of the country. Starting with my colleague Amandeep's ground report from Chandigarh's Medical University, followed by reports from Lucknow, Delhi and Trivandrum.
It is only just not one case study, so Times Now is randomly speaking to the doctors and the nursing staff on the road inside the PGI-MR. Another female is walking on the street. If you don't mind, may I ask you, are you a doctor or working here? Who are you?
Yes, I am a doctor working in surgery department.
My concern is, doctor, that after Kolkata incident, you're walking alone on the street. And in fact, from here, I can see that no security guard is deployed on this road. So how safe you feel inside the hospital also at your workplaces?
Yeah, like inside the hospital also we feel safe only till only in the early hours in the evening. Like as the darkness becomes more worse, like we feel frightened to work alone or walk alone. And after 9:30, like it seems very dangerous also walking here, because no person also we can encounter. And if without scrubs, if we someday we walk like this, some patient or attenders who are uneducated, they also feel like we are outsiders and they try to misbehave in wrong way, and they approach us with a wrong intention actually. And like after 10, it's like we cannot walk at all on the pathway, also on pavement. We need some vehicle, or we feel like moving in a car is safe even inside the campus. Rather than that, like even on scooty also, people try to chase on the bikes and they try to misbehave madly, especially with girls. They try to overtake with lots of speed inside the campus also. So I don't think these are the good things. Like no police or no security guard will be there in the night hours. Only during the morning OPD times they'll be there. They'll try to control traffic, but not in the night times. Who eve teasings and all, they won't focus on that.
We are right now in the King George Medical University, and we are here to see what preparation this medical university is doing for their doctors, for the staff and for the patients after the incident of RG Kar Medical Hospital. What happened with the doctor in RG Kar Medical Hospital, how this particular hospital is preparing to prevent these type of incidents. We are right outside the pediatrics ward of the King George Medical University. So this is the pediatrics ward of the King George Medical University, and if one has to enter inside this ward, you can see there's no security guard at this point of time. Probably this is the chair of the security guard, but no one is here. And as you can see here, I'm entering inside the hospital. There's a CCTV in the hospital complex at the pediatrics ward. But if this is the way, and you can see all these people, they are going right inside the hospital, and there's no one to stop them. They are entering inside the ward, but no one is here to stop them, to check them where they are going, whether they have any work over here, or they are just going to see anything or any special for purpose, or whether they have any patient over here. Another department, this is the another area of King George Medical University. This is the neurology department, and you can see a guard is present over here in this department. He's going inside. We'll try to go inside and see if it really stops us, or if he's stopping the people who are going inside the hospital premises. But you can see a guard is present over here at this point of time. Security is here. He's seeing whoever is going inside, and you can see there are CCTVs also. CCTV है यहाँ पे कहीं पे? CCTV लगा है hospital में आप लोग के?
हाँ लगा है.
CCTV लगे हैं. So he's saying that the entire premises is CCTV protected. CCTVs are everywhere.
After whatever has happened in West Bengal's RG Kar, ideally all the hospital along with the administration and the security should be on an alert mode. But still the conditions seems to be the same. Currently I am standing outside the Hindu Rao hospital, and in fact we'll try to go inside the hospital, and in fact we'll also do a security check so as to how alert the security. And you see here we will be easily able to go inside without any hindrance. Nobody is checking greeting us, asking us so as to who are we, from where we have come. So this completely shows the picture of how easily a person can come inside. There is no security check, no metal detectors as such, and in fact any person who wants to walk in can easily come inside. And in fact this particular area leads to the casualty ward. This area also leads to the emergency, and ambulance is also standing over here, and outside you saw the auto rickshaws also standing over here. So completely this shows that what kind of security this particular area has as far as the entry and exit is concerned. There you see is the disaster ward, there is the casualty ward, emergency ward, and again the condition remains to be the same regarding entry and exit. Let's go inside the hospital and check what's next in the security lapses. We have identified some of the dark spots within the campus premises of the Hindu Rao hospital. It is one amongst them, and in fact this is also the parking area. When a doctor has to come, he or she has to park the car over here in this area. That particular lane leads to the main area where the doctor enters, where the patients have to make the receipt, and here you have to park you park your car. And it is midnight currently. It is approximately 11:30 p.m. at the time from where we are reporting, and also we will take you to this complete entire parking area. You can see that this is supposed to be a medical store, and you see free two-wheeler parking for HRH staff. So here it seems to be that it is a two-wheeler parking, and there seems to be the four-wheeler parking. But what is the condition over here at in the parking area? So Ankit, show the visuals of these alcohol bottles which are lying over here in the parking area. These are the alcohol bottles lying over here. Don't know since how many people could have sat over here. This is not just one, but in the other, we will also show the other side of this particular park, so-called parking. There also you see another bottle of alcohol lying along with several glasses. So it clearly shows so as to how is the condition over here inside the Hindu Rao hospital when somebody has to come to park his car. This is the condition what he or she will have to face in the midnight. The condition is not at all safe, and in fact me also while walking over here will certainly not feel safe. And in this entire parking lot you will also not see a single security guard. Protest by the doctor is on just one point, that they need security, and this is the picture of the security from one of the best hospital in the national capital. Now let's go inside the hospital. Well, Times Now has managed to reach inside the Hindu Rao hospital to show you the actual reality, so as to what is the reality inside this premises. Now you see, first of all, when you enter this particular area, this is the main area where you will get to see the admission process. The admission happens here, the slip is made over here, and in fact the stretcher is also provided from this particular area. But you see, of course, dogs are there, but apart from that there is no security, no guard present over here. The lifts in fact are not working, and in fact the people are lying down on the floor. No idea from where they have come. There one person is lying here, 2 to 3, 4, 5, 6, don't know how many people are lying on the floor.
How safe are the medical fraternity or the resident doctors or the medical representatives of our country in general is the question that we are trying to answer today. I'm joined by a postgraduate resident doctor here. What in general do you think, or how in general do you think our medical colleges need to improve their safety when it comes to the safety and security of the doctors in general, and especially the female doctors?
Especially with respect to this RG car incident, we had a lot of things which we could relate to, the situations that the lady actually went through. Maybe it's even if the 36 hours timing, or whether it is she slept in a seminar hall, there was a lack of proper facility for the resting, etc. That almost everybody who has studied here or passed out from somewhere else could relate to. So here also we have such issues. From the time we were doing house agency, we have seen a lot of things that we lag behind in resources that has to be supplied to the doctors. I mean, there are no proper restroom facilities. There are no to accommodate all of them. There are no a response to emergency calls. That is, even if the patient is getting irritable, patient is getting agitated, the bystanders are getting agitated, whom are we supposed to call? Even if we call the security, they may not be able to respond. They may not be able to respond for the first 10 minutes. So that kind of situations actually exist here.
So you saw, viewers, you heard the plight of the saviors, the people who protect us, who work 12 to 14 hours a day so that we all are protected when we visit a particular hospital. But look at the conditions they have to deal with. And this is the reason why there are protests across India. What are they demanding? A central law to protect them so that they can just do their job. And this is going to be our top focus ahead as well on Times Now. For now, slipping into a short break. Stay with us.